Okay, so we finished racking. Now it's time to fill after we added our 1 cup of sugar and dissolved it. The sugar is for the carbonation process naturally. So in the end, we'll have a little bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottles. As far as I know, that is a probiotic. So if you're inclined to drinking it, you may. So now we'll start bottling. I also have a spot for putting all the bottles once I fill them, because it takes a while to fill. It's about 66 bottles. So we'll fill it right to the rim, take it out. There's about 1.5 to 2 inches. About 1.5 inches of space left over. While I was filling here, I actually propped up our primary here that's full of our cider, just so we can get all of it out. So always be mindful of how much you have left while filling. And also keep little rags on hand, because I overfilled 1 bottle and I had to wipe it up while I was still filling. Alright, that was the last one. Let's see if we can fill it. If not, we get a partial bottle to drink piss warm and flat. Yeah. Well, let's give this stuff a try. It's not terrible so far. Some apple flavor in there. I had a bit earlier and it was very sour. This isn't bad. So now we have to count all of our bottles and sanitize that many caps, plus maybe 3, because a lot of these caps actually break as you're doing it. Like I just got this, it's probably the standard for most home brewers. Got that guy there, and it's not the greatest. It has to be perfectly center over the bottle when you cap it, and then you have to check to make sure that you had even pressure over it the whole time. So I'll be cleaning up now and making some space on the counter here, and I'll go through as much as I can over the video. Alright, so I actually have a cart that I use while I'm doing all of this. It's actually pretty handy. So for bottling, there's a magnetic part in this bottler. I've already sanitized these. I just put them in a bowl and with the sanitizing fluid or solution, give them a good soak, put them in a strainer and rinse them off. I don't have to with the solution that I have, but I do it anyways just because I don't want any of that flavorings in there. So with these caps, you put a dead set center, and you can even just put it on, but make sure it's down good. Put this down, make sure everything's lined up, push down firm. That didn't go. It's not grabbing proper. Hold on. I don't think this one will seal. Only one way to find out. Because these metal parts here grab the neck here. And as you close it, pushes down on the cap. So maybe my old one was broken. Same brand. Looks like it's good, so we'll see. So as you can see, it's not on there flat. This is just a loosey-goosey guy. So it applies pressure on top and then folds the sides down. So there, it's sealed, it's capped on, and my old one used to leave a perfect circle in the middle, so either A, mine was broken, or B, this one's broken. I don't know which. So at this point here, what I like to do, once I have a full case, is I'll wipe these off, then actually label the tops. Because I have beer, I have cider, I have all kinds of stuff on the go all the time. So to keep keep myself from mixing these up, I just label the caps as I make them. Okay, so we finished bottling, and I've labeled the tops. It's the 48th batch of hooch that I've made since 2012, and AC for apple cider. And I actually keep a logbook for this stuff, so I can always cross-reference if I need to. So I've got it up off the concrete, all 66 bottles. And now it's the waiting game, 2 to 3 weeks approximately. Until they're fully carbonated, and we still have to keep them pretty warm. So it's about 25-26 degrees in this room, so it should be good. We'll see. Alright, so it's been 13 days since we bottled the apple cider. So let's give it a try. So there's a bit of a carbonation effect there. I'm not seeing much for carbonation. I can see some though. Not sure if you can see it. It's not going to be especially carbonated. Might be because of all the preservatives and everything that they add into the juice. That's what I'm assuming. So it smells kind of appley. The flavor's alright. It's not the greatest. So would I recommend making a juice from, you know, apple juice at the store? No. Can you make an alcohol with it? Sure. Does it taste okay? Nothing even remotely close to making it from apples. But it does work. I would probably recommend adding more sugar or something to see if you can get some carbonation effect from making it from juice, like store-bought juice. But overall, I've definitely had better. Have I had worse? Not yet. So it's the worst, but it's not absolutely disgusting. Actually, the worst that I've had is these over-sweetened apple ciders that you can get at the store. I'm not a big fan of super sweet ciders. But overall, yes, you can make wine, cider, anything out of almost anything. It's just not always going to be good. Well, thanks for watching.